17 years ago, this week, I was told by a doctor that I had a year to live. 6 months, 6 months to live, a year at best. So either way, not great. A few hours earlier that same day, when I'd gotten my CAT scan, I mind a little bit. I had just turned 21. I was studying abroad in Paris for a Mississippi Girl. That was big news. I was studying abroad and living with my girlfriend in a studio apartment. It was so tiny. The couch was the bed, was the table, was the only thing in the room, but our view was our balcony, our little Juliet balcony looked over, and the direct path was the Eiffel Tower. And every midnight, the Eiffel Tower goes into a full show. It's like a shimmer show, which it turns out it's during when the millennium happened. That they did that, and then the French people were like, you can't stop doing that. So they're like, you have to keep that up. And they did, and I'm just like, I love that energy. And so we would stay up late, and listen to Neil Young and slow dance and be hot and just have too much wine and Nutella crepes and then watch the lights go. And that was life. It was really incredible. But then one day the headaches showed up, and they were bad, really bad. And they got to be so bad. I assumed at first that they were wine related, but you're 21, it makes sense. But then you stop drinking wine, and the headaches still happen. And suddenly, you can't start the day with the light at all. The drapes have to be fully drawn. You can't leave, the couch, bed, table until noon at best. And slowly the headache goes away as the day goes on. But then when you go to bed, tomorrow morning it's going to start off hard again. And then one night, I'm just laying in bed next to my girlfriend, and I feel like there is a needle behind my right eye that is just, with my heartbeat, just stabbing. And it feels like I'm having an aneurysm. I don't know what that feels like, but I'm sure it's an aneurysm. I'm like, first time, but I know. And so I asked her after hours of me sweating in this bed, I'm like, we need to go to the doctor. We go, and I can't speak to the doctor. Language barrier, so I get really big pills, don't know what for. I'm just like doing miming, like, ow, ow, ow. And anyway, so fast forward a little bit, I go home. It's time to go home. It's summertime, and I go home, and at this point, the headaches had kind of gone away, and I promised my girlfriend that I would get a CAT scan. I would do that because of our whole experience in Paris. I should at least get a CAT scan. And when I do, fast forward to him saying, why did you wait so long? The doctor that then talked to me that afternoon was wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt, a button-up. Don't know that was actually legal to do if you're a doctor. Hawaiian parrots just sweating through his little shirt, just, and he told me I had a glioblastoma, so I had not a long time, and that I had to get help out of state now. Leave Mississippi today to get help for this. And so this was my last summer. I thought it was the last time I would have a summer. And so I really, I didn't want to, my home had become this, a wake, basically. A lot of self-help books and soft-talking and, all that energy. And so I was just at my friend Jane's house and doing, just in the pool, watching Mean Girls and whatever. And so I went to went to Kroger to go buy more Bud Light, my little wet T-shirt contest. And a man showed up in a bloody apron in front of me and was like, "Are you Ash Allen?" And I was like, "Certainly, sir." He's like, "We've been praying for you in the meat department." I'm from a small town, so they all knew. And so suddenly, my friend was like,